Welcome back to another video. It's super early, we're fasted, we're going to Kissimmee Muscle to get an arm pump before our day. We have a super busy day, but today I want to talk about rejection. Now, I'm not like some other YouTuber that's like, yo, I pull girls left, right, and center. Girls flock to me, blah, 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 blah. Like, all these people that talk about dating advice act like they've never got rejected and every girl like begs for their attention. Well, I'm the complete opposite from that, and I'm gonna tell you guys kind of what I do, my experiences, how I kind of moved my focus around that, and then when I started moving my focus around that, then doors started opening for me. But first, we're gonna go train arms. It's gonna be a quick arm blast. We're fasted, we're gonna keep up the high intensity. Let's go. That wraps up arm day. We're gonna do 30 to 45 minutes of cardio. Try to get the calories burned because we're going out tonight. The bars have been closed in Canada since March. I have not been to a bar in like almost a year, and this is gonna be my first night out in a long time. So get the cardio done. We're gonna go home, eat breakfast, and I'm gonna go over tip number 1 for how I personally deal with rejection. Just got home. We got 100 grams of oatmeals with blueberries and some sugar-free maple syrup. We have 300 grams of eggs, 2 whole eggs, and 5 strips of turkey bacon. This has been my go-to breakfast the entire time I've been here, and honestly, it is so good. And I did have to eat like a little bit more this time because it's like 12:30 and I haven't ate yet. But before I eat this, I kind of just wanted to get into a little bit of back behind me. Now, when I was growing up, I had a very big personality for a very small body. I was this intense and this energetic and this crazy 24/7, and a lot of people didn't like that and didn't understand that. I mean, when you're growing up, a lot of what we do is we try to form to what the society and what our friends think that we should be. And because I didn't do that, I did get like beat up. I got bullied a lot. And I always say, like, and you guys have probably heard me say in the past, yes, like, please bully people. I'm 100% pro bullying because it's either gonna break you or it's gonna make you into something great. So when I was growing up, I was rejected by friends. I didn't really have any friends. I was rejected by girls. I was rejected by society. I was rejected by everyone. And I just really couldn't be myself. And I ended up not being myself. And that one was hard. And that is when I found the gym. The gym was something that I could do that nobody else was involved. I could be myself. I could be whoever I wanted to be because nobody really was able to tell me what to do, what to say, how to act, because it was just me. And I think the first tip that I have for you guys is you need to find something that truly makes you happy but won't push you in a direction that you don't want to go. A lot of team sports, you try to fit into that team. And I'm not telling you to go not play team sports, because you can find like a really close group of people that you can be yourself with. But you really have to find something that brings you truly happiness and something that you can truly be yourself, whether that be a single sport, whether that be a hobby, whether that be anything that you guys can find. And the faster that you can find that, the slower that you can start to build a very close circle where you can be yourself 24/7, and then you end up eventually stop caring what people think. But it took me years to do that. So that's tip number 1. And gonna finish this food. It's Saturday, so we have client check-in works. If you guys are looking for a coach, www.themarkplumber.com. I am taking more clients. Like I said, my plan is to move to the States full-time around March. Well, full-time. I don't have a work visa or a visa citizenship. So if you're a girl watching this and you would like to get married, just like hit me up. And I'm kidding. But I am taking more clients on, so let me know. I have a very strict style of coaching. I like things very disciplined. I eat certain foods for certain digestions. I don't really take excuses. So send me an email. Let's see if we're a good match and get going with that. We're also going to have to go to Target because we have a massive club night tonight. We're going to see what mischief we can get up into. So we're going to have to go to Target, get some alcohol, and right after that, I'll see you guys for point number 2 on how to deal with rejection. I got some alcohol for tonight, so we got some Grey Goose. This was 20 fucking bucks. 20 bucks. It's fucking crazy cheap here. So we got that. We got some beer. I hate beer personally. This is what I like. I like the Smirnoff. That shit's gonna be good. Super, like, I can't believe that I've been here only 3 days and every single day someone has like reached out to talk to me or reached out to hang out with me. I'm coming from never, like, growing up with no one knowing me, always being like the last one for everything. Now, like, I was always athletic, I was always energetic, and like when I was playing, I was always one of the best on the team, but I never felt like a part of a team. So to see how many people are like opening up their houses, opening up their gym, opening up like everything to me is just wow. You know? Which kind of gets me into part 2 on the rejection thing, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but I felt that I do want to open up on this side of me because it's a huge part of who I am, and I haven't really spoke about much of this on camera, so I hope that some of you guys can relate, and I hope that I don't come off too materialistic, because materials don't matter a lot, but they matter to me. I've always grown up with like the Wolf of Wall Street, the 50 Shades of Grey mentality. I really like making money. I really like business. I really like growing. I do love the famous lifestyle of the parties and the cool cars and everything. And I've always been very money driven. Now, when I started this channel, weirdly enough, it wasn't for money. It was purely to make sure that people didn't make the same mistakes I made when I was a kid. And as I've seen the channel grow and how to make money from it, I cannot believe that I'm in a position that I can do both at the same time. I've always said that I want the biggest building in town, but I'm not going to set the village on fire so I can have that. You know what I mean? Like, I do think that I would rather everyone's building get bigger and then mine be the biggest. So when you are trying to work that hard at something, you really get wrapped up in your own self and your own vision and your own mind so much that you don't really get rejected. Now, mind you, like, I don't put myself out there much anymore. When I was in high school, when I was just out of high school, when I was trying to figure everything out, I was constantly after girls. Yo, like, wanna hang out? Like, yo, let's go on a date. Or I was constantly trying to, like, get into groups that I didn't belong to. And it wasn't until I realized that I didn't need them. And that's kind of when they started opening up. When I was just doing me and loving doing me, and then you end up vibing with people that are doing them, and then you guys do it together. You know what I mean? It's crazy how that works, that when you start to like give up something that you thought you always wanted, that what you actually needed comes along. Because now I have a small circle of about 10 people that I can call up any single day. We vibe together, we chill together, we do business together, we all have the same mindset together, and it's amazing. So the second tip that I have to say is just work on you, like so hard that you forget that there's any other people, because then those people end up coming around when you're ready for them. So, I mean, it sounds super simple, but if you don't have a passion that you're working towards every single day, I mean, I would find what that passion, and then the rest will fall into place, guys. Trust me. So I decided to splurge a little bit tonight. I mean, that's the alcohol for the pregame. I actually got reservations, a booth, 3 bottles for tonight. I mean, I haven't been out since March, so I'm like, I kind of wanted to send it today. I mean, this trip had no budget. It was just experiences with new people, making memories that I'm never going to forget. So I decided, like, hey, it's a big club. We haven't been there in a while. I covered most of the bill, and they split it the rest between a few of them. So I'm like, let's fucking go. It's going to be awesome. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to film of that. I'll film on my phone. I mean, we're going to dinner, then we're going to a pre-drink at the University of Central Florida, and then we're going to the club around 11. So I'll try to like get some footage there just so you guys can see me kind of like live it up. I want to party. I'm going to bring the energy. I just want to have an amazing time. Morning, I'm going to get into tip number 3, which goes off of tip number 2, but it's kind of being it kind of goes off tip number 2, but it's being so good that you can't be overlooked. Now, we obviously just talked about working on yourself, building an empire, but what happens when you get there? And I honestly believe that when you get there, it's a lot easier and harder for so many different reasons. So I'm going to go over to this Target. I'm going to get some hair gel because my hair just will not stay the way that I like it today. And the next time I see you, I'll probably be at dinner getting some dinner with one of my subscribers. And then it's time to party, baby.
Salud.
Last night was absolutely insane. I cannot believe that you can go from one place on the planet to 3 hours away and live like that. I mean, right now you can't even leave your house in Canada past 8 o'clock without having a police checkpoint, and if you don't have a valid reason for leaving, getting a $6,000 fine to what we just did last night. But the last topic that I kind of want to get into, and like, I didn't mean to like do this, but it's how I personally feel, so that doesn't mean that it's right or wrong, but I'm very big into social status, if you would say, and I think that's a huge part of overcoming rejection. Because I used to, like I said, constantly be chasing, and now I am chasing, but I'm chasing kind of a different thing. I'm chasing the adventure, I'm chasing the experience. I am trying to position myself to be in a position where I'm just gonna be around better people, more women, more fun. Do you get what I'm saying here? So I'm slowly trying to like get more connections, get more experiences in these high-end clubs, in these more expensive outings. And because I'm able to do that, I am just around more women, I'm around more people, I'm just around the people that I want to be with. And because we're all at that level, you don't really get rejected anymore because everyone's kind of just there together. So I hope that can like kind of make sense. And I know that these tips aren't really your like normal YouTube tips. Your normal YouTube tips are, well, do this at a club to get girls, do this at a club to get girls. And to be like, honestly, like I went out last night and I just had fun with the boys, and like I don't even think I talked to a girl. I'm not here to lie to you guys to say like I don't put any pressure on it anymore. And I guess to recap, that's the biggest thing. I mean, focus on yourself, do what makes you happy, and try to set yourself up that you won't get put in the position for rejection. And then when you have no pressure on it, it's fine. Really, I guess that would be my biggest suggestions for this type of rejection. Obviously, there's, you go to a mall and you ask a girl for her number and she says no. But when you're so content with these other things like making money, going to these big events, and just having your best life and doing the best you possible, you'll realize that like asking a girl for her number in the mall and her saying no is so small on the spectrum of things. Like for me, I don't even consider that rejection anymore, because that was their loss because of how fun I'm having in my life. So another video done, baby. If you're still watching this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the channel, share it to your friends, show your mom, show your girlfriend, show your dogs. We're all along for the ride now. Like I said, we're trying to film every single day, so we have another huge banger video today. I don't know how I'm going to, because I'm hungover after not being at a club for like a year, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next.